For this assignment, we assume that we own a small manufacturing company. The total cost function of producing quantity Q is given as TC of Q equals to 0.05 Q squared plus 50 Q plus 2000. The company operates in a market where the price function is P of Q equals to 100 minus 0.15 Q. Our first task is to form the profit function in terms of quantity produced. To do this, we begin by calculating total revenue. Total revenue is obtained by multiplying price with quantity. Therefore, total revenue is TR of Q equals to P of Q times Q. After substitution, TR of Q equals to 100Q minus 0.15Q squared. Profit is defined as a total revenue minus total cost. So, the profit function is written as profit of Q equals to total revenue minus total cost. By substituting both equations, profit of Q equals to 100Q minus 0.15Q squared minus 0.05Q squared plus 50Q plus 2000. After simplifying the equation, the profit function becomes minus 0.20Q squared plus 50Q minus 2000. This profit function will then be used in Microsoft Excel to plot the profit curve and analyze the company's performance.
For the next question, by using the Microsoft Excel, form a graph to illustrate the profit as a function of the quantity produced Q within the range of 0 to 2050 units. For the first column, we will put the quantity, and the second column, we will put the profit. So the quantity will be start with 0, 1, and then we will just drag it until we got the unit is 2050. And then for the profit, we will put the function formula that we found in the question, in the first question, negative 0.2 Q squared plus 50Q minus 2000. Then we will get all the answer. When the quantity 0, we will get the profit minus 2000, and then same with the 250 unit, we will get minus 2000.
Okay, so for now, we are going to do a graph. We select the data until the quantity 250, and then using an Excel, we just use a chart and we obtain the graph. So this is the profit versus quantity graph. As you guys can see, after converting the collected data into a graph, we can clearly observe the profit earned by the company. The blue line is the profit function. From quantity 0 until the quantity 250, the graph is initially increases and decreases. At the quantity 0, the profit is starting at negative 2000, and then the profit rise and it reaches its maximum point at 125, which is the profit is 1125.
So, if we produce more or less than 125 units, the company's profit will start to decrease. You can see this is the highest quantity that the company should make. More or less, it will start to decrease. Here, the company start to make a profit when production is between the range of quantity 15 and up to quantity 200 units. On the other hand, the company will experience a loss if it produces less than 50 units or more than 200 units. This is because fixed costs are high at the beginning, or the marginal costs that increase at the level of production are too high. Even though the question didn't ask for break-even, so I will show the break-even at quantity 15. Here, at 0 profit, and at 200 units. Here.
From the graph, profit rise at the quantity produced increases and reaches its highest point at around 120 units. This indicates the most efficient production level for the business. Beyond this point, profit starts to fall because production costs increase. Overall, the business can maximize profit by producing near the optimal levels. Producing too little or too much may result in losses, so careful production planning is required.